Even if he couldn't win the championship, he was determined to block his most hated opponent. He wanted to help his teammate win the race, but he didn't expect that his rhythm would be completely disrupted. Now, he was driving at the fastest lap time he had ever achieved. If his teammate didn't speed up, he would soon overtake him. Kevin was on the verge of tears. He urged McRae to go faster, but if Kevin slowed down, Mike would overtake him. If he didn't slow down, he would crash into McRae. Kevin's best time before had only been 31.6 seconds, and now he was just 0.3 seconds away from breaking the track record. Kevin had been blocking Mike for 4 laps, but if he allowed Mike to catch up, everything their coach had taught them would be useless. The pressure on Kevin was immense, especially with just 2 laps remaining. McRae scolded Kevin for not blocking Mike properly. Kevin wasn't angry. He just told McRae to push harder, or Mike would really catch up to them. At that moment, Mike was furious. He cursed McRae and Kevin, feeling like he was going to explode from anger. Mike really had no time left. He hated himself for failing at the start of the race. Now, he desperately wanted to overtake them. Mike believed he should have been in the lead from the beginning. Otherwise, things wouldn't have ended up like this. His friends were cheering him on. From a professional driver's perspective, this was an impossible overtaking move. But for Mike, he had been driven mad by McRae and Kevin. McRae's team had never lost a race. Now, they felt the pressure. Mike was determined, and he was looking for any chance to make his move. Kevin was nervous because Mike was starting to accelerate. Kevin, too, was on the verge of crashing into McRae. His only job was to block Mike, but now he was about to become the first place himself. It was all McRae's fault for not being more competitive. To avoid crashing into McRae, Kevin had no choice but to overtake him. Jenny was shocked when she saw this. McRae started yelling at Kevin, but Kevin didn't know what else to do. The audience was cheering because the race had become incredibly exciting. Someone had dared to break McRae's team's record, and it was the first time they felt the pressure. Kevin had never been this nervous. At that moment, McRae and Kevin were distracted, and Mike saw his opportunity. McRae and Kevin's front wheels collided, and Mike found the gap to overtake. He floored the accelerator, determined to make his move even if it meant crashing them both out of the race. Jenny felt disappointed when she saw this, and Mike had never felt so unsatisfied with the race from the start. He didn't even realize it was the final lap. Suddenly, he noticed that there were no cars ahead of him. Carl, seeing this, cried out in excitement. Mike's overtake was absolutely perfect. His classmates were thrilled to see this, too. There were only a few more consecutive turns to go. Mike planned to ease off the accelerator here. And the feeling felt so comfortable to him. Mike made it through the final corner and was heading toward the straight stretch before the finish line. He was feeling tense. All the frustration he had endured was about to be released. Mike gripped the steering wheel tightly, pressed the accelerator to the floor, and then suddenly, he saw his friends crying. Even his father was crying. Mike didn't know what was happening, but when he saw the first place flag, he, too, was moved to tears. Mike had won the race.